Alright, I think we're live again. My battery died, but we're gonna finish up the cleaning up from the laser cutter, and then I gotta put some feet on what we made, so let's get it done. Ooh, our stream quality is excellent. Fantastic. Alright. Let's go back to YouTube. See what's going on here. Hey, what? Dude, I can give myself likes and stuff. That's amazing. That's so fun. All right, so I think, is there anything else I want to raster on here? I mean, I guess I have plans for these. What should I use for feet? Yeah, I can give myself likes and stuff. Wait, what? What the heck? Go away, live caption. Here we go. Alright. So, I'm trying to think about how to put it together now. And I have enough clearance to put a 2x4. I don't really think... I mean, I could just use some scrap wood and make it look like crap. Should I just do crappy scrap wood? I kind of want it to look half decent. Hey, bro. Yeah, I just changed the batteries. Got it done. Can't finish yet. The project's not done. I gotta make a YouTube video about this. My first laser cutting experience. So, what I'm trying to debate in my head is if I'm progressing, if I'm gonna burn anything else, which I'm half tempted to do. And maybe, let me just pull this out. If I pull it out, I can have a clearer head. So slide that out. So, I mean, so far it's cute. And as you can imagine, you'll just take all these little cups right here. Just pop these suckers in. Red Solo cup, I'll fill you up. Let's have a party. So I gotta get it a little bit off the ground. Let's have a party. I'm trying to see if a 2x4 would do it. I think a 2x4 is gonna be too thick. I mean, too thin. Because what I want... Oh, really? Oh, does that sit? Just, oh, 2x4 would work. Unfortunately, the 2x4 is a little bit too fat. I don't want to rip it down right now because it's too late for that crap. I just want to do some lazy cuts. Lazy cuts for me. A couple simple ones. 2x4 might be too thick though for this region. Let's see, what am I trying to figure out here? That cup wouldn't fit there. So we're stuck on a 1x4. Cut 3 1x4s, a couple quick slices, call it a day. But I could burn the 1x4s to make them look really sick. Even though it's late, that's a pretty big burn. How long do we want these posts to be? How big's our triangle? Just use the center hole to center hole. 14.5. Let's grab a 1x4, cut it down to 14.5, drop some screws in it, burn the front edge so it looks cool. Call it a day. Sound like a plan, friend? All right, so I'm gonna turn you off. Come over here, grab my power cable, do 3 cuts. This is gonna be super lazy. I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but Here's how I'm gonna get in trouble is this is a little loud. And this board's a little long. Do I have any shorties? This is like a great scrap wood. I do! No, I don't. Dang it! Yeah, I don't have any short 1x4s. Alright. Come here, Steven. Whoop! The things I should think about. Alright, this is definitely a full project now. Oh, that Cricut thing only costs $150. That's reasonably priced. Yes, they do. It's reasonably priced, and they do work for concrete. Not concrete. What the frick? Please don't cut concrete with your Cricut. We're doing 14 and a half. Is that what we said? I feel like it's 14 and a half. Yeah, Felicia was originally looking at a Cricut, and she's like, well, I feel like a Cricut does most of the things that a laser cutter could do. I was like, that's peculiar, because what I wanted to buy was a laser cutter, right? Let's do 17. Change my mind. So then we edged towards the laser cutter decision, and I couldn't be happier. Now that I'm figuring it out, it's tedious for sure. Now I'm going to pull in right under this line. I want Felicia to be wowed by this red Solo cup. I want her to be so happy that we spent this money we didn't have on this solution, right? All right, everyone's sleeping. I'm going to do quick cuts. Oh, it's a spider. Oh my God. There's a spider hiding in my saw. Pull this little staple out. So we're gonna burn something fun on here. I'm thinking the lyrics of Red Solo Cup, just because it's a fun little design. But everything I'm doing right now, I want to say it's borderline illegal. It's just not Japanese. I will say that fan cleared a lot of the smoke, but we're about to let it loose on these next burns. Because if I'm burning a full log like this, it's going to take about 8 minutes or so to run it. So I might just raster the front face. I will definitely get in trouble for this if I did do more than this. One more cut. I'm concerned because those doors are open. Not that they really cover much of the sound, but it is 12 at night. Just can't get enough. Red Solo Cup, I'll fill you up. Alright, hide. Nobody make any more sound. Before we get in some big problems, okay? Oh, I could use my brad nailer. Oh, this will be sick. I'm gonna set you down for 1 second, YouTube. I'll run upstairs, I gotta go grab a tool. can't get too lonely. Haha, chunk. This will be sick. I never would think about this without you. Thank you, but I will actually buy me some high-end PC. You want to customize it, so you get your high-end PC, which is fantastic, and you get your Cricut. Are there in Japan? Farine. I don't really know the English word. Like work days but longer. I mean, Japan has wild working hours. Are you just curious about like work-life culture, or is farine like a specific German thing? I apologize for not knowing it. I'm still working on my German. So here's what we're gonna do, friends. All right, we're gonna take this, and then we're gonna put this piece of wood under here. We're gonna realize this is not tall enough. Oh, but we could just lift this doodaddy right here. Oh, look at that, skadoosh. And then we're gonna flip down this thing right here. I don't know why anyone ever lets me out in public. So let's find the most flat. Some of the issues with 2x4s, they're never perfectly square. And then come back over here, lock it back in, make sure it slides without hitting. Oh, put this away. And it seems to go full stroke, which is not bad. All right, so one of the first things we're gonna have to figure out is this is 17 inches by 2x4, it's really 3.5. So our canvas is going to be 3.5 by 4 inches. So we can go over to Canva, just like we were doing. And then we can go home, we can make a new, we want the width to be 17 inches, and we want this to be 3.5. Start a new design. Our computer doesn't have a lot of life left, so we're gonna have to move kind of quick here. Ooh, fun. And then what we want to look up is lyrics to Red Solo Cup. 1, 2, 3, now Red Solo Cup. Now, Red Solo Cup is the best receptacle for barbecues, tailgates, fairs, and festivals. And you, sir, do not have a pair of testicles if you prefer to drink from a glass. I forgot about that line. It's probably not appropriate for a school. But 14 years are decomposable, and unlike my home, not foreclosable. Freddie Mac. Red Solo Cup. I fill you up. Let's have a party. Maybe I can't get away with that. Maybe I'll try. Let's try. Alright, so let's go to text. Rodeo looks nice. Nope, no, that doesn't. No, that's not gonna work at all. We need black and white. Red Solo Cup. I feel you. This is probably pushing too far for this kind of event. Let me just find something fun. Dance party. Oh, there we go. Party time. Oh, that looks silly. Let's just write solo cup. And make it black and white. Tilt this one. Oh. 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 Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I wonder if I could flip this, go the other way with it. Flip horizontal. Hey, this is looking kind of fun. Party time. Can I center it? Kind of like it sunken down a little bit. Push that out to the corners. Push this out to the corners. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try to copy this and flip it. And that way I can keep everything on the level. Oh no! What in the world? Copy V. Flip about the horizontal. Ah, dang it. It doesn't account for the angle. That's pretty good. All right, so we're gonna try to burn this. So what we need to do is save this as a PNG. And then we're gonna go in the X tool and click OK. Oh, the device is disconnected, so we gotta reconnect the device. It's always fun when you're making like decisions at 1 in the morning. All right, come back over here, grab this sucker before my computer dies, and then we can do assembly, and it's a good project. So let's delete that layer. Let's settings. Now there's one thing I think might happen with this, so let's see. Hotkeys. I think it's gonna hit a distance error actually. You know what? We need to make it shorter. 17's too big. This span's not 17, so let's go back. Because what I don't want to do is shrink it. I want to fit the image. So I wonder if I can change position, range, layers, home. Oh no, I don't want that. I'm curious if now that I made this, I can't adjust it. If I can't adjust it, I'll just shrink it, I guess. Elements, project. There's like, isn't there a darn settings button for this thing? Upload brand text elements. Yeah, let's just wreck it. All right, so let's see what happens. We might just have to shrink it a little bit. Oh, import image. This is gonna be too big. So it's an original size. It's starting to go just past those bounds. So what we can do is just shrink it a little bit, and that'll put it into safe limits for us. Let's try it. So now if we go over here, we're going to want to engrave this. We want to do this at power level 60, 100% speed, 1 pass I think is what it should be. Material settings 60, 100, yeah, 1 pass. Go back here, turn this on. And once it connects, we should be in good shape. I'll be right back. Dude, you're fine, Ray. No worries. It's late and I'm focused, so you are welcome to come back whenever you desire. Now let's try framing this. I want to see how... So first of all, that's not square, so it's got to be square. Oh God. Interesting. It's going to frame a little lower. That is pretty darn clean. That is really level. Now I'm being too persnickety about this, I bet. Nope, that was the one. That was the adjustment. All right, so this is probably gonna take about 6 minutes. Let's see. Framing's complete. Process it. I feel like all the parents are gonna end up using this thing for fun. Ah, damn it. So it hit a limit. So why did it immediately move to the left if it framed differently? That's one thing I definitely don't understand. Why is it framing? Let's see if, I bet it's gonna give me the same error, but let's just see. I wanna know why it went left. All right. This is just kind of a quick sanity check. If it's framing inverted or something weird. Okay, so that was, so now I need to cancel the job. So it's still a little bit too long, which is okay. So I just have to continue to shrink it. Unfortunately, if I had been a little bit more intentional, I could stretch it, can't I? But can I unlock this? How bad does this make party time look? Not too bad. Alright, so now what I want to do is do framing again. Oops. So I'm going to push it a little bit more in, so an inch on each side, and see where it goes. It's nice to push the limits of this thing though. All right, so let's see, framing complete. Let's process it. Let's start it. So I'm gonna see, maybe, you know, because when it goes back and forth, it overstrokes from the image. That could be part of it. Let's see if it errors again. Oh. Interesting. There's a lot I want to understand about why the framing. Oh, is it framing from here? So I bet I need to have this here and here. Can we make that 0? I think that was the problem. I was like, why is everything so darn shifted? All right, now I gotta flip this piece of wood. We're back at 0 with the process here. This wood's a little wonky. Let's try a different piece. Still over a little bit. All right, this should have a different result. All right, let's say it's complete. Let's process it. It's nice though, like looking at this stuff and be like, oh, that's what's wrong. That's how that works. Oh, this is the steps. Like, this is a good project to screw up on a lot. But I am tired. Definitely tired at this point. Setting the file for processing. All right, let's see if it does it. Seems much more centered. looking pretty nice. Tell me how much time is left, because it should be able to calculate when it starts. Honestly, turning on that fan makes a big difference. Just watching this thing work, man. It's as simple as that. Totally work. That's what we want, you know? The makings of a truck, friends. This is so slow. The ones that I've used, you know, the $30,000 industrial laser cutters, like zip, 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 zip. I'm thinking it's faster. This is a really Yep, I'm going to start to assemble. I'd love to do 3 of these panels, but it's already one. And each of these is just going to take time to which is okay, like these are limitations you find as you go, right? So I'm going to get nail pins set up for plunk. Assemble all these 2 sides. There's still a part of me that's tempted. So I'm finally back. Did I miss something? No, friend. I'm just working through this wood. Little by little. Making it happen. It's burning the party in the gym, but it's slow going. I just don't know how committed I am to stand up really late. But it is fun to watch. Honestly, I like it. Should I just do them all? No, man. It would look better, but this is going to take forever. The turn on that fan has made a massive difference in smoke. Like I'm not coughing anymore. Who would have guessed it, right? We're going to do 18 gauge. I'm going to keep the view over there. I think I'm gonna get rid of the lasers really loud. Sorry about that. Thank you for letting me know because I was mumbling there. So if you look. I will say that my nail gun jams all the time, so that's something I'm trying to figure out. You want to watch here? I'll let you pick, friend. Ray, do you want to watch the laser cutter for a couple minutes? Or do you want to watch me use a nail gun? I'll wait and you can pick. Nails! Alright, let's go. I was just waiting for you. So all we're going to do is start assembling, right? So, put you back up. Give you that first person DIY view that you so desire. Now this is I don't know what brand of tools you have in Germany. I like Milwaukee. I know they're global, but they're not everywhere. Like I can't find them in Japan at all, but they're my favorite. Maybe I should figure out affiliate links for Milwaukee if I'm gonna keep building crap. I'm gonna carefully grab this wood. So we're just making a simple triangle frame. This thing's not holding anything more than cups, so it doesn't have to be all that strong. But I would normally do this on the table, but I don't want to because if it shakes anything, it'll screw up the laser cut. Yeah, this is the right decision. That's gonna go all night. Just kidding, it won't go all night because I can't run it all night. Because if it starts a fire and I'm not here, everyone I love will die. So all we're gonna do, slide this under, loosely center it. If I was savage, I could add like glue, but I just, with brad nails, I don't think that's necessary. For this application, just go right here, center it. Didn't really go nearly as far as I thought it would. Now there's a way to, some more depth. We want, ooh. I asked for more, let's see if it gives me more now. No, but I could always hammer it, so we're good. And then we'll rotate it. So ideally it would be cool to have that face on all three of them, the laser cut, but not gonna happen. I gotta go to bed, it's almost 1. Oh, did I clear the chute? Oh, frick. This thing jams. Don't jam. Let's try it again. Woo! Check the underside. All those were clean. Nice! Yeah, they're common here. By the way, when is the next time you'll go jogging? Wanted to have... Dude, you're gonna go night jogging with me? That would be so cool. Yeah, I would have loved to have designed the corners to curve. I'm just gonna be lazy. It's too late. But no, if this was something I really cared about, like let's say I was actually like making these and selling them, there's a lot of things I'd do different. This is literally just my first jank project to use the laser cutter to its potential. Hey, we're starting to get a little party hat over here, that's nice. All right, I need a hammer so I can hammer the nails in a little bit because the nail gun under-delivered compared to my expectations. It is a little wobbly, so if these were filled with water, if I was making it again, I'd make the top sheet thicker. Ah.
I mean, it's gonna be wobbly. This kind of wood is pretty weak. This one's in the more trouble than it's worth territory. I'm like, probability of totally shattering this thing. Maybe pliers. Let's try pliers.
Hey, so go now, bye. Yeah, I'll manage. It should be okay. But yeah, I'm not sure. The next run should be on Monday. So it'll be Monday morning for me, which in Germany I think should be Sunday evening.
Oh, crap. Well, that was unexpected. That's good, though. All right, just hammer that through. Dang it! Stay straight. Yeah, this is super weak. But it is what it is.
Bye. Yeah, we'll manage. Thanks for hanging out, friend. See you on the next one. I'm gonna pop a couple more in here.
Alright. Just to try to make it sturdy.
That's satisfying. Party time.
Ooh. That line was really good. That actually holds together pretty good.
So glad I'm not waiting for that last one. My goodness. All right. Put you back on your perch and watch this thing come on home. But if this thing loses connection, I'm going to be devastated. Halfway through processing, 20 minutes in, so we have another 20 minutes to go.
Wow, that actually looks very well centered though. Like the letters are really well done. Also, the variation of depth from the grain is super cool.
Almost 30 minutes.
It's not the fastest machine in the world, so yeah, about 30 minutes. We're trying to make a, stupid, but it's like a beer pong holder for a school event, believe it or not, for our kids. It's for an international food festival because our kids go to international school in Japan. And my wife's running the American booth, and Pong is very American, so it's a way for people to get discounted drinks. What is this machine? Well, this is the X2 D1 Pro 20-watt laser cutter and laser engraver or rasher. God damn, this is loud. It is. It's got a nice hum, don't it? I don't know, some people find the sound soothing. I'm ready for it to be over, but this is my first day using it. And then in the future I plan on doing all kinds of fun things with it. It's a bit expensive. Total it's around $1,200 USD. Hieroglyphics. Yeah, nice to meet you, friend. Thanks for hanging out. We're just about done with the project. Once this piece is burned, I can assemble it. It's certainly that. So why'd you pick the name Hieroglyphics? Yeah, I think it's a pleasant sound. Yeah, I used to use laser cutters all the time. Back in college, I ran an innovation studio because I'm a mechanical engineer. And then later in life, I had the opportunity to pick one up. You want to move closer to the map? Yeah, I can move closer. How's it going, friend? I'm right behind you. Yeah, I used to use laser cutters all the time. Oh, or will it kill you? Or no, it should be okay. I just gotta make sure I don't bump anything because it'll ruin the print. Yeah, nice to meet you, friend. I used to use a lot of this technology when I was in college. And then recently my wife decided she wanted to throw a Harry Potter themed party for my kids. And it was the excuse I needed to finally pick this sucker up. I picked it because in a mate's Discord server I made my name random letters and changed it to hieroglyphics. That's so cool! Yeah, we have a Discord server. It needs a lot of love. It's hasn't lived up to its full potential yet. Yeah, I've been doing content creation for about 3 years and live streaming on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. I do fitness content, engineering content, sometimes cooking, sometimes cleaning. I do tend to do a lot of first-person content, so I'll normally wear a GoPro in my head when I'm doing projects. Because this is the final print, I've just been letting it kind of sit, give a nice view. And that nice hum of the fan. Although I'm happy it keeps my my lasers cool. So it's like a 3D printer but angry. Oh yeah, very angry. Very powerful. It's probably one of the highest spec diode lasers, which are a lot less expensive than what's called a CO2 laser. CO2 lasers can get through like really thick acrylic glass and all kinds of other fun stuff. This has limitations, but the price point to feature set was kind of optimal for what I need it to do. So it's great at carving wood. It can engrave some metals, and it can cut through wood and dark colored acrylics, but not light or clear colored acrylics. It can also engrave glass and stone, which I'm super excited about. So I got like some slate coasters that I'm going to try to burn images into. But we're very close. We're nearing the end. But when I do a time lapse of this and speed it up, it'll be really cool. And I also was just challenging like how wide this thing can print. I try to do a larger print like this. You just need the bottom of them cups. It's been working on it forever. So hieroglyphics, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you do in your daily life? it is excruciating. I'm like, yo, it's 1:19 in the morning. Can this thing just finish writing time? I feel stuck. Isn't a laser really just a focused light? How do lights work? Do photons just magically exist all of a sudden? That is a marvelous question. I studied light theory for a while in college and physics. Forgot a decent amount of it. One of the challenges is you can approximate light as waves or as photons. They kind of function as both at the same time. Photons are like energy packets sent at a frequency, and then waves are kind of more variable. They also have a frequency as well. There's different ways to model light and how it actually works. Does it magically exist? I mean, light carries energy. Man, I don't know. I'm 14, so I got a few years to think. Oh, take all the time you need to think. I'm 31 and I'm still figuring out what I want to be when I grow up. That's why I like asking the question. Because now I'm like, I've been engineering and industry for almost a decade. I live in Japan. I do a lot to connect with clinicians like surgeons and understand what they need. And then I lead a team of engineers to develop new technologies for them. And I like that, but I'm not going to do that forever. And now I'm like, do I want to become a director or a VP? Like, do I want to lead businesses? And I'm like, shoot, then I got to go get an MBA, which is like a Master's in Business Administration. Do I even want that? So like, I still don't know. And I'm an adult. Or at least I play one on TV. But yeah, we do have a Discord and things, so if you do want to connect, just as you continue to develop and find out what you want to be when you grow up, you're looking at different colleges or different options, I'm more than happy to help little by little on your journey. We do have kind of a large community of around like 25,000 folks across TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and all that. But Discord's a lot smaller, so it's easier for me to connect with people. Oh my gosh, we're so close. Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. It's almost done. You want me to keep singing to you? Does that help? Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. Oh man, come on. It's like so close, but it's not there. Come on, let's keep going. Party time's complete, just about. The M's connecting to the E. We've never been closer. So close! I think laser cutting live streams are going to be a lot of fun for me to do, because it builds patience and anticipation. It really is slice by slice. That's why I love 3D printing. I love that little emote. That's amazing. It's so close, just a pinch more. We almost got time. It's rounding out the M to the E. I think the right Red Solo Cup is on its last level. What's nice is when the left and the right solo cups end, then it won't have as much distance to travel. So it'll start to go a lot faster. Oh. What's nice is I didn't start a fire, so that's good. Yeah, so it's took about 40 minutes so far. YouTube just randomly recommended me one of your vids today, the one where people got crushed by grinders and whatnot. Yeah, I'm sorry about that one. That one's a little bit viral right now. It's got around 500,000 views in the last 2. Yeah, it's been a while. But yeah, I make a lot of engineering content. I do VR content of life in Japan. I do a lot of those fun derpy duet videos. And then overall I just try to kind of be helpful on the internet and sometimes sarcastic. But for context, I work for Johnson & Johnson on surgical technology. Does it move the laser assembly or the wood block? It's moving the laser assembly. So there's 2 gantries. There's one motor that causes this to move left and right. I think you can see my finger. And then there's also a rail on the side over here that moves it forward and back. So it's 2 degrees of freedom. When you get really expensive ones, you can do 3 degrees of freedom, where it also goes up and down if you have like a variable surface, which is pretty wild. Oh man, we're filling out the bottom of them cups. Yeah, and it's the way it moves, controls movement is very similar to a 3D printer, but it doesn't have the vertical side of it. So close. Actually, I centered that on the board really, really well. Which is good because I messed up the first one I tried to do. Alright, we're done with the bottom cups, just the left and right. There we go. Which one's going to finish first? You think left cup or right cup? It's hard to tell. Left cup or right cup finishes first. You can message in chat. I know which one because I know they're not perfectly centered vertically. $12,000 for 2 things of movement. Not much more to add, one more thing of movement. No, you're totally right. If you go jump up the level, left, 2 votes for left. Hey, what's up? Shichi Mehorota. Nice to meet you, friend. My name's Joe. Welcome to the frenzy of my world as I raise 4 kids in Japan. I just got a laser cutter and I'm making a red solo cup holder to be used for academic purposes for a school event. The purposes it will be used for beyond that are still to be determined. Alright, so we got 2 votes for left. Interesting. We'll have to wait and see. This is glorious. Some of you have been here for like 10 minutes. It's been going for 40. Left. But then after this, I'm going to use a nail gun to put this sucker together and go to bed. Ray, I'm actually shortly back. Ray, left or right? Which one's going to finish? Oh, it was the right. Right one was the winner. Look at that. That is so nice. What a nice print. Got our cups. And it's a pretty decent amount of depth. It's a little tactile because, you know, wood has sugars in it, so they burn. There's things you could do to kind of prepare the surface and seal it and stain it. I am not going to do that because it's way too late. But in the future, I'll learn how to make really nice prints and stuff. But welcome to my forehead. You used USD for the price. Yeah, I'm from the States. I'm originally from Chicagoland area. Born in Sacramento. I'm going to turn this sucker off. And come over here, finish assembling our lovely invention. Party time. I'll squeeze that right under there. And then once it's done, I'll show it off. Let's see. Reasonably centered. Ooh. It's kind of fragile. Come over here. But yeah, my family moved
to Japan about 2 years ago. And prior to that, we relocated 12 times to get to Japan. We had all kinds of COVID issues that really disrupted our family. For instance, baby Emiko, our smallest one, was raised in a closet for about 6 months because of housing issues. There just wasn't a bedroom for her. It's like Jesus, there's no room at the inn. So we would raise her in a pack and play. It's hilarious. Glad that season of life is over. All right, let me move some of this so that we could show off our work. For our very first laser cutter project, coming to a close, friends. This is exciting. That looks amazing. What time is it? It's currently 3 a.m. and I'm bored. Well, it's getting there. It's 1:30 a.m. for me. Hey, thanks for all the hearts, friends. It helps people find the live, so I appreciate that. I'm trying to grow on YouTube. We've had really good success on Twitch over time and a little bit on TikTok. Or sorry, more success on TikTok than Twitch. But YouTube monetizes better, so I'm hoping to actually get our views up on our long form content. If we can get enough hours of watch time, I'll finally start getting paid for this. I've made about 1,600 videos in the last 3 years. I've dumped a tremendous amount of time into content. I enjoy it. I'm patient. I have a full-time job, so it's okay. But it would be really cool if this side hustle like comes to life. So it's nice meeting new folks on YouTube, and I'm learning how to live stream on these platforms. I've started live streaming runs as well. So if you enjoy fitness content, I do that from time to time. Yo, these hearts are out of control. Y'all gotta settle down. But no, I really appreciate getting to know you, Hieroglyphic, Ray, and Shuchi. But yeah, still growing in these spaces little by little. All right, let's see if this, oh, there's some good heat coming through. I want to see what it did to my table. It's supposed to protect the table. Yeah, it's all right. I wouldn't do it on the dining room table. Nice, 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 nice. So here's my expensive honeycomb. It's supposed to help with like airflow and making sure that things don't get scraped up the wrong way. Oops, definitely don't want that resting on that way. All right, lift that up and then we can show off our work. Y'all have been so patient, so very patient. What's your Twitch? It'll be the same account. So if you just go to Twitch and search A Family Frenzy, we should come up, which is cool. Happy to hang out with you there. Say again, what do you do? Couldn't hear all the deafening fans. Yeah, like for a living. So I work for Johnson & Johnson in surgical robotics technology. I've been with the company for, wow, it's still green. It's not plugged into anything. I've been with the company for about 8-9 years. And I relocated to Japan to connect with Japanese clinicians, understand their unmet needs, and then develop new surgical robotic solutions. So I travel a lot. Travel and watch a lot of surgeries, ask a lot of questions, study these clinicians. And then I lead a team of engineers in the US to develop new tech. And then in the future, I'm probably going to move more towards organizational leadership, like directors or VP. But that takes a little bit of time. Also, if you notice this gap right here, eventually I'm going to make like a little mini table that slots on here and stays so that I have like a full-length bench. I just made this a couple weeks ago so that I could laser cut. Actually, a couple days ago. I've been busy. Oh no. Oh, my phone's going to die. Uh-oh. It's okay, we're almost done. Just cleaning up here so we can look at our work, put the cups in, Give everyone that little hit of dopamine that you stayed long enough to see the completion. You had the self-control not to swipe to the next one. Well done. But the reason this has this big slot in it is so I can slide in my table saw. I'm such a nerd. This makes me so happy. And look at that. It fits with some clearance. Put your shop vac in there. Hey. That's pretty nice. All right. Let's get the cups. My wife will come out in the morning and be like, "Are you serious? Did you really just make that?" And I'll be like, "Yes, I did." She's like, "It seems like this project's stressing you out." I was like, "It is." But now that it's done, I'm pretty satisfied. Fortunately, I don't have any ping pong balls to demo it with. But it's for an educational event for like a cultural international food festival thing. And people can purchase ping pong balls and throw them. And then they get discounted drinks. Here, I'll pop you off so we can have the full tour. So we used our little laser cutter. We got our party time. Oops, sorry, party time. Got our cups, got some little things burned in along the way. That's very nice. When's the next time you're gonna stream? I stream all the time on different platforms. It's super haphazard. I do a lot of morning streams for fitness. So in probably about 7 hours, I'll be live doing my strength and conditioning. I stream runs Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Japan time. And then DIY, I'm gonna do more of this kind of stuff too. Everyone's OCD's going crazy. It doesn't fit perfectly. What do you mean it doesn't fit perfectly? Fits great. Friends, people are gonna be standing this freaking far away throwing their little ping pong balls. And we're like, "What? You made that out of wood? It's amazing." Like, okay, this part's a little ghetto, all right? It's a little ghetto on the side, but I had to do something quick. It's just for an activity. It's so cool. All right, friends. Well, it's 1:36. It's nice to meet some of you. I hope to see you again. Feel free to check out any of my other videos. If you want to know a bit more about me, you got 3 years worth of content you could work through to meet me and my family. Or just catch me on the next live. But I'm gonna drop off so I can go to sleep and wake up in about 3 hours to exercise. Maybe I should sleep more than that. I don't know. See you around, friends.